Hey YouTube, this is TAW. I was just giving y'all an end of game review as far as Fallout New Vegas goes, so I'll be telling you guys a little bit about how my gameplay went, some things I've done that might differ from your own, and this can kind of get you through some own. But this is the final battle. It's committing with Dr. House. I'm sure you can see that on your screen. And so we'll see how this is together. Little heads up, I do have 100 speech as well as I have pretty high guns and stuff like that. I didn't plan it, but from what I understand, there is some perk, but we'll see, for having 100 speech. But anyways, here we are. Okay, so we're installing an override chip. If I look to my right, it seems there are some NCR people. Sorry, not NCR, Legion people. Anyways. So let's not really focus on them. I'm just going to go ahead and switch to something more appropriate since I'm going to rape the hell out of them. Alright, a riot shotgun. This will work. It's a very strong weapon. Alright. And actually, let me also equip some good armor. Got power armor. I'm just going to also let you guys know that by using... If you want to use power armor, you have to get it through the Brotherhood of Steel, or so I understand it anyways. And the only issue with you have to gain their trust, and then basically Mr. House makes you, there's no like debating it, because I didn't want to kill the Brotherhood of Steel, but I had to. So makes you kill the Brotherhood of Steel and basically blow up their base by self-destructing it. And by the way, just in case you guys haven't done that yet, and you're going to do that, I recommend you take a stealth boy with you, because you will get killed unless you have a stealth boy. That will enable you to basically steal all the crap from them without anybody noticing you. You'll be able to activate the self-destruct sequence, and not a damn person will stop you. It works very well. So that's what I suggest. But y'all can do whatever you decide. But as far as actual gameplay goes, this actually has been a good game. I was very skeptical because it had a lot of lag. I had a lot of issues with this PC version. And those issues basically include random freezes, computer crashes, and...
Stop right there.
No, I'm not going to stop. I'm good. Thanks. Oh, God. You're seriously going to do this right now? Alright, fine. As far as my personal computer goes, so if you're not, you know, thinking to yourself, oh, well, it must be your computer, I'm running an Intel. Let's see, install the override chip.
I knew you'd make it. Resource. The override module is functioning properly. I just need you to head over to the East Power plant. When you return topside, I think you'll see that my Securitron army is a little more... Oh, and before you go, grab that printout spooling from the console here. Those papers set the terms. I thought you might enjoy the honor of presenting them to the NCR.
This guy is a smart ass. Anyways, let me find those papers. Apparently they're printed out over here somewhere. But as I was saying, basically my computer is an Intel i7 2nd gen 2600K. Where are those damn papers at? Okay, shut up. I don't care that I'm unpredictable. Intel Core i7 2600K, unlocked, unbridged, whatever. That's what the K series is, as well as my graphics card is a NVIDIA GeForce 550 Ti, and it was the overclocked ASUS version of it. It was standard clock at 975 megahertz. And let's see, I think it was at 2052 as far as the RAM speed goes. So it's not horrible, but it's not super fast. Well, I mean, it was overclocked from the normal. Normally, the 550 Ti by itself, normally before overclocking and all that good stuff, has, I want to say, 900 megahertz clock. So I've actually taken an overclock card and I've overclocked it again. Some don't recommend it. I recommend it. Seems to work fine for me. But I mean, it's just it's a good card. You know, it's cheap, it's highly overclockable, and it seems to do everything just fine. What am I doing? But anyways, as far as this game's gameplay goes, I mean, again, I was very impressed. If the lags and computer crashes and everything had been eliminated, I would have loved this game that much more. But because I spent so much time, and really it was wasted time. It wasn't even like good. It wasn't good at all. Seriously, it was not good, and it was a waste of time, and I could not stand it. I was just extremely irritated that all of it. I seriously probably spent about 5 hours trying to figure out what the hell was going on, and that wasn't working for me at all. So, long story short, finally fixed it. Whatever, moving on with my life. So, apparently we are about to see Jesus. No, we're not about to see Jesus, but Jesus, those are a lot of people. The Securitron. Oh, hello there. We got this super fortress. I helped the boomers earlier. And I'm about to get killed. Wonderful. Let's kill him in the face. Anti-material rifle. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty, still moving on. I apologize, I do move a little bit slow due to my Brotherhood of Steel armor. But nonetheless, it seems to do the job. Now, I've kind of been up in the air as far as helping Mr. House. I'm doing it because I want to see what the end storyline is. And if the storyline turns out to suck and I want to go back and help the NCR, then I will. If I decide I want to be an asshole and do the Legion, help them, I probably will. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But, I mean, apparently, like I said, as I've read reviews about this game, if you have 100 speech, there are some major perks to have at this end part. Like, you don't even have to fight him, apparently, and all you have to do is talk to him, and you defeat him. So I'm interested to see if my 100 speech actually helps out. If it doesn't, oh well. Not really worried about it. So yeah, that's it. As far as Legion Denarius go and the NCR, I kept on to him and never sold him. And whenever I was bored, I pretty much just went into one of the casinos and gambled my butt off, and it had a blast. I highly recommend it if you're a gambler in real life, because I definitely am. But as far as this game goes, on a 5 scale, I would probably give it a 4.5. It's not a full 10 because of all the ridiculous problems as far as loading. Now, had I played this on Xbox, it probably would have been better because I don't really have too many issues with my Xbox lagging or freezing or anything. But from the issues I've had with my computer and searching all the glitches and lags and stuff, you know, I've read a lot of bad glitches and stuff like that with Xbox. So it wouldn't surprise me if it turned out sucking for Xbox too. But, you know, we don't know. I don't know. So I'm not going to give y'all some false hope. If y'all do have an Xbox, I, you know, highly encourage you play this game. I have always been a fan of Bethesda games, period. I love, wrong gun. Sorry. I've always been a fan of all Bethesda works, and it's not because I'm keen to Bethesda. It's simply they make a badass game. They do. Fallout 3 was good. All the expansion, well, most of the expansions for Fallout 3 were good. Skyrim's good. In fact, I mean, I've played Dawn Guard, which I also highly encourage. Stayed up till the release of that at midnight, played all the way through that, and that was wonderful. Played that on Xbox, and that seemed to do the trick. As far as actually, though, I mean, not to get off topic, but I did think Dawnguard was very dry. It was a good add-on because, I mean, I was tired of same old crap with Skyrim. Oh, alright, this is the final boss. I'll shut the hell up.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards. I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. Let us hope you'll...
Okay, battle is decided. Speech.
So you seek quarter? Terms of surrender? Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate with us. Save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam.
Move forward. The Legion spent years trying.
Hoover Dam has never seen the mass strength of the East. Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fire Kaisar blessed him with. Now I am here, and make markers of your people as the Legion carves its way west.
Nah, I'm good.
You speak in circles. What of the East? I am the East, and I will prove it this day. The victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam, secure it, then build a road west on the bodies of the NCR. The East will hold. Once across the Colorado, nothing to rival Hoover Dam remains.
False.
Your weakness? You seek to thwart me by claiming the Legion is too strong for you? That does not mean we would not succeed. The East was a hard-fought campaign. Even now, Kaisar drew too much of the Legion's blood needed there for this. Hoover Dam is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly, or as you describe, slowly. As for wisdom, there is... Know that I shall return east. I shall not remain there forever. If the West is one day filled with ones such as you, perhaps it shall be a worthy fight indeed. My coming would have saved you, set your people free in ways they cannot see. War would have tested them, broken the weak with its violence, yet allowing the strong to arise. Violence gave you that strength, awakened you. I can see it upon your face, where 2 bullets left their mark. Perhaps it is unfortunate Vulpes was not here to hear your words. Something tells me you would... Until the day when our armies meet again, Envoy of Vegas. I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
And that, my friends, is how you defeat the Legion with 100 speech. Now, as far as I, again, was not planned, it just kind of happened, but I'm kind of glad it happened because, I mean, I just raped him with my words, so I'm pretty excited about that. Anyways, off of my rant on Skyrim, or to finish up my rant about Skyrim, Dawnguard was good, it was dry. Skyrim was very good, I've had no issues with it ever. Highly also recommend that game, and hopefully I'll be able to post some gameplay over that specific game as well as Oblivion. I mean, I'm old school. I like all the old games as well as new. So why would we stop posting reviews about old games? I mean, shit, Oblivion is still one of the best games of all time, in my personal opinion. And Skyrim is definitely a good game as well. Same thing with Fallout 3, another very, 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 very good game. Spent many of hours of my life when that came out as a kid, strapped to my TV and my Xbox. So, I don't really know what's to come. Oh, shit. Well, there you go. Big ass explosion. A big explosion. Well, hello there. How are you today?
Caesar on the cross.
Oh, yeah.
Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today.
Damn right.
And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears.
Yeah.
Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing.
Goddamn
Could use
right.
100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Damn right.
Vegas? What, the families? Or house? What is this Brahmin shit? I'm not getting the feeling we're all about to sing Kumbaya here. What the hell are you talking about? What is this? The free economic zone of New Vegas? What the hell does that mean? Oh, wait, here we go. Demands NCR's immediate withdrawal. Withdrawal? Like fucking hell we're withdrawing. We just held the dam. We didn't do it to let it go. This paper of yours isn't fit to wipe my ass.
Bitch.
If you think after all that's happened, I'm going to grab my ankles and take it like the Legion. You know I won't surrender the dam. And certainly not to the ghost man of Vegas and his new right hand of the week. We held this place for years. Kicked one-legged out of here so hard Caesar burned him to a crisp. It's our post. We fought for it. I'll fight for it again today. If you're looking to convince me otherwise, you better have a lot more reasons than you just telling me to go. True. Guess I'm a little too used to seeing Securitrons in Vegas to think they'd turn and be bad news. And I know how bad they can get. Look, house, Vegas, it's pretty. Got you blinded a bit maybe.
Damn right.
But NCR's got perks too. Think about it before you sign on with him. And if you say no, keep in mind what that means. NCR may have its problems, but when we're riled, watch out. Well, at least I can talk to you unlike that bastard Caesar and his plate-faced general. It'll do.
Damn right it'll
Guess
do.
sometimes you get the bull, other times you get the horns. Still.
Alrighty, so these are some of my skills, just so you know. Again, 100 speech. That's a big help. I'm going to go ahead and probably finish out my guns. And some barter. Now, as far as these goes, I like to do this intense training. It seems to help quite a bit, especially with luck. So,
Fucking Mr. House was holding the cards the whole goddamn time. Him and should have known. Greeks and gifts. That and next time.
bitch, I'll shoot your face. Whatever. Anyways, oh, here's Dr. House. What's up, buddy?
You know, I've had thousands of employees in my time. Few met my expectations. Fewer still surpassed them. Your performance has been nothing short of spectacular. If I have need for a specialist of your strike, back to Vegas, shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. No need to worry about the general, by the way. He'll be held responsible, publicly disgraced. 36.5% probability of suicide, by my estimate. Kimball won't be able to save him. He'll be too busy getting thrown out of office. But less than a 3% chance of suicide, mind you. Vegas might see a dip in revenue for a few months, half a year. But soon enough, the tourists and their money will be pouring in. Vegas will be a shining jewel in the middle of the desert, an oasis of light, a beacon to show mankind the way to the stars. This is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Goodsprings cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip, pushing both the Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas. Mr. House continued to run New Vegas his way, a despotic vision of pre-war glory. The streets were orderly, efficient, cold. New Vegas continued to be the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost in the blink of an eye. The Courier, fair and kind-hearted to those in the wasteland, ensured that Mr. House would keep New Vegas stable and secure for future generations. Mr. House afforded him every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38, out of gratitude and a quiet sense of pride for his choice in lieutenants.
Mr. House showed little interest on the Boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
The death of the Mojave Brotherhood came much too soon for Veronica, and in their absence, she felt truly lost. Yet in its wake, she took small comfort in her decision to remain by their side through their few remaining days.
The Fiends staged an attack against Camp McCarran during the Second Battle at Hoover Dam. During the NCR's retreat, the Fiends overwhelmed many of the troopers before Mr. House's Securitrons could deal with them.
After Mr. House gained control of New Vegas, he sent a Securitron to Goodsprings as a token of appreciation for helping the Courier. Victor was a mixed blessing, however, as he continually monitored the town for Mr. House.
Flush with his victory, Mr. House sent Securitrons into Freeside, thinking to increase his control over the area. When fighting broke out, the Kings fought valiantly, but were no match for the armored killing machines, and were wiped out to the last man.
Though Novac was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novac's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several Bright followers returned to Novac to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Despite NCR's pledge to support Prim, they abandoned the town after their loss to Mr. House. As repayment for their NCR loyalty, Mr. House sends Securitrons to Prim to protect it and collect heavy taxes from its citizens.
And so the Courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Alrighty. Well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this lovely end of gameplay / review. And, you know, I hope to hear some feedback. This is my first actual review by myself. Most of the time I do co-op with my partner. But, I mean, feel free, you know, if I was wrong about anything, if I started a conversation and left it dead-ended because I got sidetracked playing something, please feel free to leave some comments below and help me out and let me know how I can better my game reviews. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.